Now, this one is definitely not made for the deaf, dumb, and the blind. But this one is made for kids. Because people could watch stuff that's going on the news or read the newspaper. Like, stuff is okay. And, like, to me, this is really getting on my nerves. Because I see beneath things. And I see things another way. And I know for sure. I don't gotta guess. I don't gotta wonder. Excuse me. Okay, excuse me. I'm at work. Now, what I was just saying, big up open minded, big up elder, big up, man. I don't really do these lives like, cause it's not about the watch time hours, it's not about none of that. Cause this one really means something to me, like, and I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. You know? I'm not gonna hold a humble position on this cause I see the end game of this, and it's been going on for too long, and it's time for this to stop. And I know it's not going to stop under my voice, and it's not going to stop today, or it's not going to stop tomorrow, but I am really sick of this. Okay? Now, last night, I was there flicking up and down on my phone, and I seen the people protesting in Cali. And I don't care what nobody say. You feel me? I don't care what nobody say other than me right now. I'm not on nobody's side. I'm not nobody's friends. I'm not partner with nobody. Because I'm sick of this nonsense that's going on in the world. And people just go over it and they play games with it. But these people on the news and all over the world, they can make something. And y'all go for what they make. I'm sick of this nonsense. I am totally sick of it. This is why I always say I have no friends. Because what I ride for and what I believe in and what I know is not many people in the world that do it. Okay? I don't play games with real life. Okay? I don't play games with people. I am not a jokey person with people. Now, as I said, I see the people are protesting in Cali right now, and for anybody in the world, but we talking about America right now. Because people like to look at history, but there's a lot of us, we don't need to look at history when we live in it. Okay? It ain't no talking when you live in something that people go through. So when you really see that news, and you got a whole bunch of Hispanic brothers, black brothers, and sisters as well, on the bridges in California, or you should say the highway, whichever you want to call it, and you see the police down on the underpath, and they on the top, and the main thing these people want to say, oh, they're throwing rocks and they're throwing stuff. Let me tell you something, man. And one thing I keep realizing, that white America and white people around the world with the nasty, disgusting mind and nasty, disgusting behavior. I am going to crack the glass cup right now. Because you got innocent people that try. Like, so let me just be real. You think people came to America because they love America? Or you think they came to America because they want to take care of their family? Huh? Why is we playing games with real life? And even if some people came to America illegally, let's be honest, man. You took over countries, you took over nations, you took over continents illegally. And this is why I say one of the most dangerous places in this universe is the white man's mind. Okay? Because it's okay for you to do whatever the people. As soon as people fight back, you want to call them extreme? You want to call them terrorists? You want to call them gangsters? You want to call them thugs? Well, let me ask you something, Mr. Caucasian man. Who are you? Because this shit got me really messed up. It been having me messed up, but it got me messed up. Okay? When y'all really could point the finger at people, but never point the finger at yourselves. You are the reason this world is messed up. You are the reason humans fight each other. You are the reason it's crime in this world. But you want to point fingers at others? Let me tell you something, man. You want to talk about what's going on in California right now, right? But what's going on in California is going to keep on going on until you learn to tell the truth. Okay? Because you want to use your guns, your army, and your soldiers against innocent people. And even if they're whatever you want to call them, right? How dare you point the finger and judge people when you did worse than people could ever do? And this is why I say when people believe in so-called God, how could you mix God with these governments around the world? How could you mix God with America? Because the thing is, you call them immigrants, right? You call them immigrants, right? But to me, I think you hate them more than calling them immigrants, okay? Because don't remember, black people that's in America and around the world, we was 3/4 of a human. So what you think about them? They're our brothers and sisters, okay? I am sick of the point when people in this world, because of the color of their skin, could point the finger at others. When has that shit been okay? And I don't care if I curse. YouTube, you could knock me off of this thing. Okay? Because the truth is much more than your stupid monetization, your share, your likes. I don't care about none of this crap. I really don't. Senseless, yo. It is senseless. You could really be bothering people. Man, Oz, bless up, brother Oz, bless up. It's really funny. Because you do it all around the world. And you the one who name people different names. But you say, in God we trust. In God y'all trust? Why y'all want to judge everybody? Why? Why must y'all judge everybody? But when the people that you judge wake up and judge you, you have a problem. You think Mexico became a third world country just because? What did the British do to Mexico? What did the French do to Mexico? What did America do to Mexico? So why you think the Mexican brothers and sisters are coming to America? Huh? Huh? But you people want to act like nothing don't go on? Let me tell you something, man. If you play blind and delusional about things that happen in world history, you may not hold a conversation with me, because the conversation will never go nowhere. You're going to stick on what you stick on, and trust me, I'm going to stick on what I stick on. The truth and real reality. Not no fictitious, made-up script. Okay? And that's what we all living in. A made-up script by Caucasian men. Okay? This is what we're calling life. A made-up script. America, the British, the French. This shit is sad, yo. And y'all want to talk about y'all believe in God? God ain't got nothing to do with none of you governments. God don't like none of you governments. Okay? Because if it was up to God, he will rain fire down on all of you evil people. What God got to do with y'all? Huh? How could God help y'all and love y'all when you hurting his children every day? What God gonna love that? That's devilish. And that's devil work. I don't listen to people when they talk to me about God. Because you know why? You can't talk to me about God. You gotta show God. Okay? You gotta show God. You don't talk about it, you show it. And trust me, America and the British and the French and your friends, y'all ain't show nothing good. Okay? Y'all ain't show nothing good. But what y'all did show was a lot of hatred around the world. So when you see people are committing crimes, when you see people are doing nonsense on this earth, you are the creator of it all. Okay? And now that it's all spiraling out of control, you don't know what to do. You don't know what to do. I don't never want to hear none of these governments talk about God, because God ain't in them. God is not in none of these governments. I don't want to hear them talk about God. I never did, and I don't want to hear them talk now. Because every time I hear any government official talk about God, or any president, or any prime minister, any lawyer, any judge, any one of them so-called leaders, I never wanted to hear you talk about gods before, and I damn sure don't want to hear you talk about it now. Because y'all are the gangsters, y'all are the thugs, y'all are the savages. You got nerves. Y'all got nerves. Y'all got nerves. You want to talk about the people in California now? Huh? You want to talk about the people? This shit get me sick, yo. I don't like this nonsense at all. Because you got people that's living every day. And you got these people taking things for a joke. You got innocent people dying. You got people dying over your greed and your lust and your dirty, deceitful things. And you want to call it life? And then you want to tell people God is going to... Man. The gods you created, we have to destroy them. That's plain and simple. The gods you created, the people will destroy them. Okay? Because your presidency, it don't mean nothing. Okay? Because none of them presidents around the world or none of these world leaders. Trust me, if I bring little kids, that's teenagers, they wouldn't be able to speak proper to these teenagers. So if we bring adults that's my age, and to speak to so-called world leaders, they wouldn't be able to speak to us. Okay? Because you speak nonsense to the people and you give the people something that we call control. Okay? You give them control scenarios. Control scenarios. And then after that, you make the people stand out and fight each other. Let me tell you something, people. I don't care whether it's America or I don't care whether it's anywhere on this earth. All people must unite. Okay? All the materialistic things, the lust, it doesn't matter. Hold on. All of the materialistic things don't matter. Excuse me, I just had a phone call. Now, all of this, it doesn't matter, and it really ticks me off because a lot of people don't care. And they get mad when the people don't stick to the script. They are creators of chaos. I just don't like it. Because when people bring God in, when it comes to God, God will burn down every religion you made. God will burn down every government official on this earth. So don't tell me about God when it got to do with the people. Okay? Don't tell me. I am sick of this nonsense, okay? Because God is more powerful than any one of these governments. Okay? Spirituality is more powerful than any one of these people. They don't care. It's in their nature not to care. But you know what? I'm glad you said that, brother. It's in our nature, the real ones that's out here in this universe, to care and to put this thing back together. Okay? Because what they broke apart is what we gonna fix. And what we are fixing now. Okay? Because it saddens me when we gave the world to this demon. Okay? We gave it to that demon. And you see what the demon is doing with the world. You see what the demon is doing within people. I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay? I don't like it. Because they think they could control the earth. No, no, no. No. Tired of that nonsense. Because what you think? What you really think? That they could protest in California and that'll be the only place in America they protest? Let me talk to you little evil souls, because I know you listening, because this is your YouTube and this is your things that you own. I'm not stupid. Check this out. You can keep on fooling the people, but you keep it on and you keep on playing. The people are much stronger than the governments. And even with this, government officials and governments, don't ever think God got your back. God don't got your back, because God ain't with that. Okay? God ain't with that. And this is why I'm not ashamed to say that you created gods. You created things for people to believe in. So they could keep on praying. They could keep on wishing. They could keep on hoping. And you do evilness while they're fighting against your crimes. But you lock them up to fight against your crimes. They're starving and left alone. And they do certain things for them to feed each other. But you still beat them down? Like, let's stop this. Let's stop acting like people ain't got no money. What they gonna do? Huh? Let's stop this nonsense. And don't think because people say something like that, you're going to go out there and rob people. No. Because like I told people, I never took a buck from nobody in this world. Every dime I ever got in my life, I worked hard for it. Okay? Since a kid till right now, speaking to everybody that's hearing this. I ain't never take a dime from nobody that. Okay? Because I don't believe in that. If I ain't work for it, I don't want it. If I ain't bust myself down for it, I don't want it. Because if you don't know, certain things that come free and easy, There's always things behind that. And I don't want things behind things, okay? I want mine straight up. Because if I know somebody try to come and take mine, I have all rights to defend myself for what I worked hard for. Whether it's in working, whether it's doing anything in life. Okay? And that's how they have the world nowadays, where you have people fighting over money. Okay? People fighting over materialistic things. And it's so sad, right? This is why I want all people to wake up. Do not fight over the materialistic things in this world that they made to separate all of us, okay? And that's even Caucasian people as well. Okay, but the ones that, and I'm going to say this plain and blunt, for you Caucasian people out there that run and turn your back, trust me, the universe itself will catch you and will catch up to you. Because people are playing games with real life. Okay? How much innocent blood and even blood got to be shed upon this earth? How much? Until people really realize what's going on this earth. Huh? They winning and we losing. It's much more of us than them. Okay? But be wise and do not fall into their traps, because I heard a reporter say that some of those people or anybody that throw a rock or anything at one of those police officers, it should be a federal crime or it should be a crime. And that police officer should meet them with his firearm. But let me tell you this, man. You think them people just woke up and they protesting for the fun of it? What you, like, this is what I want to ask people that really have common sense. What do you think they protesting for? Huh? What do you think they screaming out for and yelling for? Stop this, okay? Because let me tell you something. If you want to call them all names, right? Let's be honest. People that you want to call immigrants and illegals, right? They wouldn't be on a bridge or a highway in California, okay? They'll be doing other things. Those people that are in California right now, God is with them, okay? God is with them. I am sick of people want to put, oh, this is over here, that is over there. No, man, people suffering is people suffering. People crying out for help is people crying out for help. Don't matter how it may look. Okay? A cry for help is a cry for help. Okay? And right now, it's people in California that's crying for help. And let's just be honest. Yeah, they might throw a couple of smoke grenades in the crowd to disperse the crowd. Couple of rubber shots. But the people are going to fight back, and that's when they're going to start throwing real bullets. Let me tell you, officers, something. Be wise, okay? Because it's sad when you have officers that's on control and they don't think with common sense. They only think with what their commanders tell them. Do not do that, okay? Because just remember, you have to go home and you have to look in the mirror. You have to deal with your own conscience when you kill somebody innocently off of a program that somebody sent you to do something, okay? Just think about that before you fire your gun, before you fire your firearm. Think before you do what you're doing, okay? Because you want to call them illegals, you want to call them immigrants. But just remember, what are you? Okay? Just remember, what are you? For real, like, it's sickening on this earth right now, how we judge each other. Okay? And some people will say, oh, it ain't about color. Well, you know what? You tell them other people that it's not about color from over 600 years ago then. You tell them it's not about color. Because it been about color when they had the British Empire. And it been about color 1775 and 1773 and 1776. It always been about color with them. So why people want to say it ain't about color? It's very sick when they want to beat the colored people down in this world. But when the colored people finally wake up, they want to say we're all one. Yeah, we're all one, but why couldn't you get that at the beginning? Huh? Why couldn't you get that in the beginning? And that's just to show you the greed, and they know that their time is soon over. Okay? They know that their time is soon over. So they'll tell you, oh, we're all one. We should show one love. You don't know one love, and you don't know love at all. You don't know love even if it hits you in your face. You know the old saying, how they said that. They wouldn't know love if it hit them in their face, because every time they got love, they used love, as they still do until this day. And that's the rotten thing with people in this world. Stop using good people that help you out. You should be happy and you should appreciate people that help you out. You know, because it's just like America. America is what? The brave and the bold. But America would never acknowledge the people that built this country. America would never acknowledge that this is not their country, because day by day, just for you being certain people, you get certain things. That joint gotta stop. It gotta stop. Okay? It gotta stop. Because you don't run nothing on earth. You don't run nothing. You're nothing but pure evil. Okay? You're nothing but pure evil. You're the evilness upon this earth. You're the last rotten gene. And you do all of this, and you separate the others. And you do it blatantly, boastfully. And you brag about how others is not human, but you're human. You brag about how others is not correct, but you're correct. You brag about how others kill like you wasn't the one that started killing. Like you wasn't the one that started bloodlust. Like you wasn't the one that started all of this nasty 1, 2, 3 woosah. Like you didn't bring all of these diseases in the world. Okay? When we was given cures, remember, you was given diseases. And don't matter how far back we go. Because that's, and this is I'm going to get on this thing too right here. Because I've been hearing a lot of my black brothers in America talk about this. And I'm going to say this because I don't like this, and I think this is very weak. About how a lot of black brothers been talking lately about Caribbean brothers and Caribbean people. The same way they dissed the Latinos and the Hispanics is the same way a lot of brothers is trying to diss Caribbean people, talking about like when Lord Jamar and Tariq Nasheed was saying that West Indian and Caribbean people are coming to America to take hip-hop. Let me be first to say, as a black man, is no West Indian or no Caribbean person want to take hip-hop from black America or Latino America. So don't fix your face to cause arguments within us, okay? Because there's no real Caribbean person will try to take hip-hop. So let's just stop that. Okay, because a lot of people like to bring up a lot of little situations to cause arguments within the people. Don't do that. I am not for that. And I'm going to get to this point too. Whether you want to call yourself African American or Black American or Native American, do not try to start trouble with your Caribbean brothers and sisters, because I hear a lot of people say, the Caribbeans, they're not black. You're black in America. Well, you know what? You keep on playing the division game, right? And you see what happens after you finish dividing the cake. Okay? Keep on playing the division game. And you see what happens after you finish dividing the cake. Okay? Because that's another thing I'm sick of too. I don't care if it's in the West Indies and West Indian or Caribbean people are dissing on Black Americans. I don't play it no way. Okay? I don't play with none of us disrespecting each other. Because it's soft and it's sad and it's sadistic. Okay? Black people all around this world need to wake up and come together and unite and stop the division. Stop it. Okay? And when I say black, many people may not get this, but you'll get it later on. Hispanics and Latinos, they are our brothers and sisters. So if you don't want to get that, you ain't gonna never get it. You may be a different shade, but trust me, they are our brothers and sisters. It is no changing that, and there's no reversing it, whether you like it or not. Okay? Peace and love to everybody out there. I had to get that off my chest. Let's be wiser. Let's move on in good energy. God bless to everybody out there. Rastafari, lion love.